He keeps saying it's his right to stand on this street, but officers say this isn't about a street at all. It's about a pattern, and tonight, it's about to cross a line. This is a custody conflict that turns into a body cam standoff because an ex-husband shows up again and again, even after being warned. And when a supervisor arrives to settle the gray area, it does not go the way he expects.
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm an American, and this is my right. I just talked to my lawyer.
It is not your day to be here. We're filing another stalking complaint against this location.
Okay? And I'm going to tell you something. Who am I stalking?
All of them.
Who? I'm allowed to see my children. It's not stalking.
On your day.
Folks, Judge, for the record, I'm here to see leave. I'm here to see my boys. He's going to baseball. I'm going. Okay. I'm going to be there, and you're not stopping me.
You need to leave here, I'm telling you.
You're way outside your bounds.
You are not welcome to be here. You are now stalking this family.
No, I'm not. That's my family.
I am telling you that you are stalking them.
Take me to jail.
Leave.
Take me to jail.
You need to leave.
I'd rather you just take me to jail. I'm here playing football with my son in the street.
Today is not your day to be here.
I'm allowed in this street.
Right.
Tell me the reason I can't be in this street right here.
I'm not saying
stalking
you can't.
Would be like
telling you that you're... No,
it's not stalking when you're open and notorious.
Stalking covers this as well.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
the Lord just
it
said,
does,
this
Jason.
is blatant, outright, I'm here. I'm not hiding it. I'm not stalking.
I'm telling you to leave because you are stalking these people and you're going to end up going to jail.
Okay, I'll let you take me to jail. And I want this on the record. I want my kids to see this. Hey guys,
Why do you want your kids to see this?
No, I do.
You do not want
your children to see this. Because I'm here playing with my son. Okay, and I'm going to follow them to baseball. And I'm going to, until the minute they leave, I'm going to stay right here, and then I'm going to baseball. And I'm going to be back at that house on Friday. And I'm going to be prepared to go to court for this. Okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because you're infringing on my rights as an American.
I am not. I'm telling you to leave these people alone. That you are stalking them.
You don't have the right to tell me not to be able to talk to my children. Okay?
I am telling you to leave
file the police
them
report properly
alone.
next time. Maybe I'll have a better chance in court.
I have filed multiples on you.
No, you didn't.
And I will file more.
Do you have children? Are you married?
Why does that matter?
I'm just curious because your demeanor leads me to believe you do not.
No, sir, you're a very frustrating human being to deal with. Is why we keep going over this.
You know what?
It's because I keep telling you to leave this family alone.
Okay.
Leave alone. Leave her parents alone,
Here's
and you
what I'm
are
gonna tell
still here.
On the record, anytime I'm here or at that house when I have not been able to talk to my kids on the phone, you are welcome to tell me and ask me, Mr.
What you do, if you cannot reach your children, you call the police and we will make contact with them and make sure they're okay.
I'm going to come here.
You do not come here.
No, I'll come here and call you.
You are not.
I'm going to call the police before I arrive. I'm going to tell them.
And tell us what, that you're stalking these people again?
No, not stalking. I'm coming to spend time with my children.
You're not allowed to today.
Has gotten to the point. And look, I don't want to. I respect her. She has not been right. She's always casting judgments. I think she's poor at her job. I'm gonna stop and respect for you. Okay? If you want me to leave, I'll leave. I'm going right to the baseball game, but I'll be every day. And when I'm here and you come, if you're back, you can ask me to leave, and I'll leave. But I'm not going to be told I can't come here and say hi to my kids from the street.
Sir, I completely understand. I have children myself. If I was in your position, I would be upset, obviously. But this isn't the way to handle it.
Well,
you're very in a gray area. You're very close to committing a criminal offense.
I'm here to see my kids. I'm not stalking anybody. And I've got all the videos showing.
Well, and that'll be up to the court systems at that point to decide.
Okay?
You know,
as long as you guys respect the civil matter versus a criminal one, that's all I ask of you guys as the police. Right? Just reserve the right to keep civil stuff civil and criminal criminal. Okay?
But you understand, interfering with somebody, harassing somebody, following somebody.
I haven't interfered with nobody. I have not interfered.
If you're here to the point she knows you're here, you're trespassing from the property. Okay, that's interfering with her well-being, correct?
No, it's not. See, that could be your opinion, and that could be Miss Butterfield's opinion. Okay, but it's the judge's opinion that matters.
Well, it'll be up to the jury to decide whether or not you're interfering with her life.
If we go to a jury,
or not.
they're going to really.
But listen to me. Following somebody and harassing somebody is a criminal offense.
Sir, I'm not harassing her.
You don't think you're harassing. If I go ask her, is he harassing you? What do you think she's going to think?
Go ask her what I've done here today.
I'm sure that's what she's doing. And I heard the people at the last house, they definitely think you're harassing them.
Who people?
Her parents.
Listen, I respect you, man. Yeah. Because I know this is not easy, and you deal with all sorts of shit, and this is a civil matter, okay? And I'm ready to go to jail.
There's a civil aspect to it, for sure.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm definitely not stalking. I'm open and notorious here to see my kids. I've got it on record 100 times. So when a judge asks, you know, are you gonna show up and say I'm stalking? She's gonna show up today and say I'm stalking. When I clearly told her I'm not here to see that woman. I'm here to see my kids. Okay? Maybe I'm guilty of stalking them. Let's see if they can adjudicate me for stalking my children when I can't talk to them on the phone. But in the meantime, that's gonna happen. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude, because I'm not that guy. I just want my kids. I just want to be a dad.
I get it.
I just want to be a dad. I want, hey kid, how was your day? How was school? Any problems at school? Do you have a good day?
And I get that, and I wish you two could work that out where we wouldn't have to be involved in this at all.
You can't with these type of assholes. These are a special breed of people that you probably don't know.
Yeah, but we are involved obviously now. Obviously, there's two sides to everything. We're not allowed to take sides. Okay, we have to be impartial.
Right. So just respect civil and criminal, and that's all I ask. Because I'll sit in front of the judge and put my case.
Okay.
With these videos.
The officer then spoke to his ex-wife.
A lot.
Okay.
Often at their request, I will say that.
Okay.
Because they don't see him otherwise. He's refusing to. I don't know if he told you his whole story, but he's refusing to take his legal time with them until I sign his petition.
Which is the outrageous one, similar to the last one? Okay.
It's the same thing. And he
Gotcha.
gives it to the kids, and they give it to me.
Give to you, okay.
So, and at their request, he comes to see them because they miss him.
Sure.
You can see they love him and they miss him. And I have a hard time keeping them apart from him when they have a relationship and love him. I feel like that's harsh and unfair.
Okay.
But these daily visits are awful.
So
for
he's
all
come
of
here
us.
every day for...
He was out of town for a week.
Okay.
So he didn't come that week.
Right,
but
right.
otherwise he comes nearly daily. It's not consistent, but it's almost daily.
Since when? Do you remember how long that's been going on?
January 3rd.
Okay, since you're there.
I remember this one a couple times.
Okay.
Related to like late basketball things, like sports things. So we've had him overnight a couple times.
Okay.
He has texted me over and over and over again. I will be every day at your parents' house. I will be here every night. I will make sure that everyone knows that you are not letting me see that kind of. He's just
Right. And he sits out there like he's doing now? Or
Yeah.
does he come up closer ever?
He doesn't come up closer.
Okay.
Like I said, I do let the kids out, and I don't care if they play football, but I just feel like this is not a relationship you want to foster with your kids.
Right.
There's more to life. There's more to a dad than this. So,
Absolutely. What is the times in the evenings he's allowed to, for the courts, talk to them on the phone? Is it
3 to 6 p.m.
Okay.
Now, and that's another thing that he's always upset about because often from 3 to 5-ish, they're at my parents' house.
Right.
So, to make up for that, I allow the kids to talk to him on the phone all the way up until 8, 9 p.m.
Right.
I
It's
do not
30
allow.
minutes, right?
Technically, I don't know
or
what
is
it
it-
says
okay.
time-wise. It just says between those hours.
Okay.
And my frustration with it is that I read it as the kids are allowed to call him during that time whenever they feel like it.
Sure.
He reads it as he's allowed unfettered access during that time every single day, no matter what.
Yeah. Do you want to press charges?
Can we talk about it without small ears?
Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
want to know all the repercussions of what that
Absolutely.
means.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I need to know what that entails and what that means because I would like to have peace in our evenings here.
Right, absolutely.
I think the kids should be able to see their dad. I don't want to see that taken away from them.
Right, but you don't want it to interfere with your
I don't
rights
want it
either.
to happen here.
Right.
There's no reason for it to happen here. He has legal time he's supposed to take with them.
Right. So my supervisor is coming out just because we told him to not be here, to not be there, and he's like, well, I'm coming back every day, and I'm like,
No, and he's proud of that.
I know he's trespassed
Honestly,
from here.
I would be going nuts if I weren't seeing my kids. I get that. I would be devastated for the kids not to see me. As
He
a
hasn't
parent.
taken his time either.
That's the issue that I can't
So
understand.
he wants his time when it's your time.
And normally, when you want a modification of your parenting stuff, you have it written up, and then if you don't get agreement, you take it to court.
Court, right. Yeah.
I think he knows a court would never.
I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why
So
we keep, or you guys keep, unnecessarily, but you guys keep going with these injunctions and they don't come through. Yeah. Do we want to step inside, or do you want to come out this way further? or
I
do they want to get in the van?
do you guys want to go play with Daddy while he's here? Yeah. My fear is always that he's going to drive off with them.
Right. Yeah.
And he, at Rosie's request, he had them for her birthday evening. And she wanted to come home, and he wasn't going to let her. It's just always traumatizing, dramatic.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
The truth is, I would love to press some kind of charges.
Okay.
I just don't want my kids to hear that.
Right. Absolutely. And that's what I assume, but like I said, my supervisor's coming out because he works right in the gray.
Okay.
And
I know he does.
stalking is something where we're here for now, and we can arrest him right now.
I will also admit that this part I don't want him to know, and soon enough I won't be able to hide it, but I'm 6 months pregnant.
Your parents don't know about that?
It frightens me, the You remember? Maybe you don't remember, but I remember you were there for my oldest birthday.
I was at the restaurant. Yeah, I've been here a couple
I think you had been
times.
chasing us around town, and at that point, I had told the.
I remember I had to like follow you home. But
Yes,
yeah.
and I had told the
I did.
intended parents back then, I can't do this for you.
Right, yeah.
Under these circumstances,
Right.
and then he backed off. He
The
took his
wedding or
time
mental
with
health or
them.
something kind of. Okay.
Well, I don't know. He got married, and I think the wife convinced him to just try to take the kids.
Yeah. Is it the same girl from the restaurant? Okay.
Yeah, and things were calm in the fall.
Yeah.
Like, not great, but way better.
Right. It seems like he's coming back up now.
It's almost.
I think he showed up at their house like a week ago.
Yes, he's been there a couple times.
Okay.
He just texts the most manic things.
Do you have those text messages still?
Yes.
If you want to screenshot as many of them as you can.
It goes on and on and on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes on for a long time, and this is him always writing to pretending to be his wife, and
That's what he's pretending to be as Christine or whatever her name is.
he often signs off, "Love always, Christine." Yeah, Jason will be having very long play dates in the street at the hostage camp every single day. That's over there.
Okay.
He will be keeping
that's
extra
grandma's
close
okay.
tabs on the kids now. Yeah. He's panicking that they're with his relatives that are from Indiana who
Okay.
were there that night at the restaurant.
Yes, I remember them. Yeah. I remember. Yes.
They're nowhere in town. They're
yeah.
living their life.
In Indiana.
It's,
yeah.
it's just one of these
That's
strange
his
things.
sister, isn't
It's
it?
his sister,
Okay.
and his mother. He doesn't want them around
Do
here.
you mind taking the screenshots, or if you have the
Not at
screen
all.
record function, I'll send you a link.
What's a screen record function?
Let me go talk with him real quick. Do you want to bring the kids back inside? Because he's going to kind of ask him one question if he doesn't leave. And let us do it.
Hey guys, can you come back inside for a second?
After refusing to leave the premises, he was placed under arrest.
384 Delta.
I got her.
Yeah.
Hey, my name's Sergeant Cameron. How are you?
Good.
Good. Have you been requested to leave this area by my officers?
Just go inside for me.
Hey guys. We've been requested.
Yes, did they ask you
Okay,
to
what
leave?
what area?
Right here where we're standing right
One
now.
second. I'm just reaching my phone.
Okay.
I gotta document this because I think you were one of the guys that was there for the
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
Guys, look! JJ,
Stop resisting.
take my phone, JJ! JJ, get my phone!
Stop.
JJ! Look at this! JJ, look at this! Look at this! JJ, they're beating me up, JJ, look! Mommy! All right, I'm letting go. I'm done. Guys, look at this!
Yeah.
Guys, look at this! Ow! 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 Video this, Tammy, get the phone. Get the
It's
phone
all on
video.
video. It's all on video.
Get a video. Get it. All right, guys, look, I love you. Have fun at baseball. Yeah, I know, JJ, look.
Stand up. Come over here. Come over here.
Hey, guys, this is what your mother
Come
does.
over here.
You up, guys?
No.
No. You know what? You go on between several...
Come on. I don't think you have.
We're 9, we're 15.
All right, now that you've seen how fast this call escalated, let's break down what actually happened here, and why a situation that starts as, "I'm just trying to see my kids," can end in handcuffs. Because the biggest issue in this case wasn't a single moment, it was a pattern. And in a second, I'm going to point out the exact sentence that, more than anything, pushed this from civil drama into criminal risk. Here's the timeline the officers were working with. The father shows up near the mother's family home, claiming he's there to see the kids. The mother says this has been happening since January 3rd, often close to daily, and that it disrupts the home. Officers also reference prior warnings and a trespass notice, meaning he's been told, formally, to stay away from certain property. On this night, he repeats the same argument. "I'm on a public street, so you can't tell me to leave." Officers repeat their position. Today is not your day. Your presence here, given the history, is being treated as harassment or stalking. This is the key misunderstanding that keeps these cases boiling over. The father argues location, public street, public sidewalk, property line. The officers argue behavior, showing up repeatedly where you're not wanted after being warned, creating fear or disruption. Because harassment and stalking, generally speaking, aren't always about hiding in the bushes, they can be about repeated unwanted contact that interferes with someone's sense of safety, routine, or freedom to live normally. Okay, here's the sentence that shifted the entire tone of the call. He didn't just say, "I'm here today." He said, more than once, "I'll be here every day, and if you want me to stop, take me to jail." That matters because it signals intent to keep repeating the behavior. From an officer's perspective, that's not a misunderstanding you can solve with advice. That's someone telling you the problem will be back tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. And that's why the supervisor shows up, because the gray area stops being gray when someone promises to keep pushing it. Then we hear the mother's side, and it's complicated, because she's not saying the kids should never see their dad. She's saying the way he's doing it is corrosive. She describes nearly daily street-side visits, intense texting, and pressure tactics, using the kids or the moment to force a reaction. And whether you agree with her or not, that kind of pop-up contact is a recipe for conflict because it puts the kids in the middle. It turns normal evenings into a countdown. Is he coming again tonight? Here's the hard truth. Custody disputes are civil matters, until someone's behavior becomes intimidation, interference, or fear-based control. Police can't rewrite custody orders on the street, but they can enforce trespass, and they can intervene if they believe someone is harassing or stalking. And that's why officers kept repeating the same instruction. If you believe the order is being violated, you document it and go to court. You don't self-enforce by showing up at someone's home base over and over. Quick clarification. Even if your intentions feel pure, the method can still be harmful and legally risky. Once the sergeant decides to arrest, everything becomes simple and brutal. Comply now, argue later. And the moment he pulled away while trying to control the phone, the officers read that as resistance. Whether he meant it or not, that's how resisting charges get added, because the physical motion becomes the story. Lesson statement. If you want to win in court, you don't win by fighting on the curb. You win by staying calm, complying, and letting your lawyer argue the facts. From the father's perspective, he's saying, "I'm being blocked from my kids, and no one listens unless I show up." From the mother's perspective, she's saying, "This isn't parenting time. This is him forcing himself into our space until we break." And from the officer's perspective, they're seeing, "We've warned this guy. He's promising to keep doing it. And we're about to get this same call every day." 3 perspectives, 1 street, and kids who didn't ask to be props in an adult war. If you're in a situation like this, here's the cleanest playbook. 1. Document missed calls, denied time, and violations without escalating contact. 2. Communicate through court-approved channels, apps, attorneys, written notices. 3. File for modification or enforcement in court. And 4, if you genuinely fear for a child's safety, you call for a welfare check, because that creates a record without turning into a confrontation. Because once police show up repeatedly, the question becomes less about custody and more about safety. This case is a reminder that being right isn't the same as being effective. You can be convinced the system is unfair and still choose the worst possible tactic. And showing up uninvited, especially after warnings, almost always backfires. And the saddest part? When adults turn their conflict into a performance, kids learn that love comes with chaos. Now I want to hear from you, because this is one of those situations where people split fast. Do you think the officers had enough to arrest based on the pattern and the warnings? Or do you think this should have stayed strictly civil, with zero criminal enforcement? Drop your take in the comments, but keep it respectful. These are real families, and the kids are the ones paying the bill. If you want more Bodycam breakdowns where we map the timeline, explain the gray areas, and highlight what escalates a call, hit subscribe and check the next video queued up on your screen. And here's the question I'll leave you with. If standing on a public street is legal, when does it become harassment? In the next breakdown, we're looking at a case where someone never steps onto the property, never touches anyone, never makes threats, yet still ends up in cuffs, because the pattern speaks louder than the words. Because on Bodycam, it's rarely one big mistake, it's usually 10 small ones, stacked.